So this tip is going to be how to balance your personal life with your business life. Now, for me, that was a huge challenge back in the day. So one thing I did is I tried to implement the person that you're dating into that life. It makes it a lot easier. Sometimes people say if you date a woman or a man in the same work field, it becomes easier because they understand you more. Kind of like Future and Ciara. I remember Future made that comment once. I'm in love with Ciara because she does music and I do music, but he ended up lying. But anyway, that's another story. But the whole point is try to get somebody in the same field. If you're a chef, if you date a chef, she understands you're busy, she understands what you have to do. So usually when you date somebody from a different world, if the person is not, supportive or understanding, there can be problems. So trying to balance it can be difficult. Like I said, what I try to do is try to get my girlfriend or fiance, whoever I'm with, involved in the business I'm doing, and then the person understands more. And it doesn't necessarily have to do with the shooting, but just the business, like finances. Find out what your partner is good at. If they're good at finances or scheduling or things of that nature, they can get involved. Here's another thing, trying to balance. Another thing I learned is, my thing is I'm always on my phone at home because I'm always trying to look for that next deal. If I get a $50, $60, $70 to $100,000 deal or $5,000 deal, a lot of times people bask in the glory of the deal. And one thing I always tell my team is don't bask in the glory. When you close one deal, immediately go to the next, because eventually that deal that you close, the money's gonna run out for that. And then you're gonna find yourself looking around like, where's the next money come from? So I never wanna have to think about where's the next dollar coming from. So as soon as I close one deal, I jump to the next one. And in order to do that, I have to be on my phone most of the time. And that causes a problem because you're not spending time with your family. So what I do is at a certain time, I cut off my phone and put it to the side, and then the next morning, I check everything. And that's cool because when you wake up, you see a whole bunch of text messages and emails. So you have to have a cutoff period and just discipline. You have to have discipline, especially if you have kids or you're planning on having kids. You have to have discipline and set it aside. And this, what I'm telling you, it's more so a schedule. Bob Iger, those that know him, I listen to him a lot. He's the owner of Disney. Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, Dan Loeb, these are some multimillionaires that I listen to that gave me this word of advice via social media and their YouTube videos where they set a schedule. Like Mark Cuban and these guys will have breakfast at this time, dinner with breakfast with their family, work out, and then they check their emails. The Rock, Will Smith, they wake up 5 a.m., 7 a.m., they work out. So what I'm trying to say is in order to have time for your personal life, you have to set a schedule. If you put your 100% into business, 9 out of 10 times, if you don't have the right people in your corner or they're not understanding, you may be alone. So it's really up to you the journey you want. Some people are 100% focused on their goals and they don't care about their personal life, they just want to make it. And then if you want that balance, you're gonna have to set a schedule where this time I have breakfast, this time I call my girlfriend or boyfriend, or I go to dinner and so on and so forth, and I cut off my phone at this time. And that's pretty much it, man. It's just about balance and communicating with the people in your life to set that balance. Me personally, I'm not looking for friends, I'm looking for business partners, I'm not looking to party, I'm looking to hustle. So all that stuff can come later because the same people that were partying when you were younger are the same people that 10, 20 years later after high school, they're still gonna be partying. I can rest assured the party is not going anywhere. So hustle, secure the bag, get the money. You could be 50 years old and ball out. I'd rather be 50 years old and ball out than to be 70 and broke. The choice is yours, ladies and gentlemen. You choose. Catch you next week on Tip Tuesday. Peace.